our session chairperson, Dr. Tilagavadi, Assistant Professor, Commerce, Savita School of Law. Welcome, ma'am. We are privileged to have your guidance in leading and moderating the sessions. Thank you all for joining us. I would like to invite Catherine Grazia Mary, ma'am, to inaugurate the session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Good day to everyone. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this landmark conference on creative and sustainable development in Indian industries and impact in various sectors. I extend a warm welcome to the scholars, policymakers, and all change makers gathered here today. The United Nations 17 Sustainable Goals, everyone aware of it, SDG. It represents one of the most ambitious global framework to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure the prosperity for all by 2030. This is a goal. And in India, the commitment is deep and strategic. We all aware of this Niti Ayog as a nodal agency. India has localized these goals and integrated them across policy and planning. But policy alone is not enough. Industry is a true engine that can power these goals to reality. So the key areas of SDG integration in Indian industry. In Indian industry, we are the topic is the Indian industry. So under the key areas of SDG is clean energy and climate action, that is SDG goal 7 and 13. And the second one is a decent work and economic growth, that is SDG 8. And responsible consumption and production, that is SDG 12. And gender equality is SDG 5. Industry innovation and infrastructure comes under SDG 9. The impact is here the positive impact, enhancing the brand reputation and investor confidence. And the rise in ESG, it is environmental, social, and governance investment. Better resource efficiency and compliances with the global standard. This is the impact. And what is the ongoing challenges we are facing now is lack of awareness in the small scale industries. So there is a gap between the insufficient regular pressure from the government side and the need for skilled manpower and technologically upgrades. So according to a 2023 KPMG, it's a Big Four company, it has a report that over 65% of large Indian companies now align their business practices with at least 5 SDG goals. We have 17 SDG goals. Now the 65% of the large Indian companies are started practicing this at least 5 SDG goals. However, the real strength lies in action, and the Indian industry are making significant strides over it to achieve the goal. So I want to highlight few industries from India which are contributing the more to obtain the sustainable development goals in India in 2030. The foremost is a Mahindra and Mahindra company. This is the first Indian company to commit to the science-based target initiative. That is based on it's achieved its carbon neutrality in 3 manufacturing plants, reduces its carbon emission by 47% over the past 5 years. It is a remarkable milestone which has been achieved by Mahindra and Mahindra. And the second one is the ITC Limited. It is also a global benchmark in sustainability. That is, it is carbon positive for 18 consecutive years, water positive for 21 years, and solid waste recycling positive for 16 years. Again, it plays a vital role. And third one is the Tata Power. We all know about the Tata Power. Here they are concentrating on renewable accounting for over 38% of total power generation capacity. That is, the goal is 70%. Now it is 38%. The goal is to reach 70% clean energy by 2030. This is a goal. And the coming remaining are such as Godrej and Arvind Limited. These all the industries are more involved in to achieve the SDG in 2030. But these examples shine, but we must also look at the broader industry landscape. So this is a gap at the conference like today's play a transformative role. So we are all here just to discuss what have been done, but to explore what more can be done and how can we do it together. So the sustainability not a cost, it's a competitive advantage. So finally, let's move from the ambition to action, from compliance to commitment. Indian industry must adopt profit with purpose. This is the approach we need to adopt. Together, let us lead India's industries towards not just growth, but meaningful, inclusive, and sustainable process. Thank you, and I look forward to a day of rich insights and inspiration discussion by our research scholars. Thank you, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity.
And thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Shall we move to the presentation, ma'am? Presenter, ID number 013, Miss Big Gayatri, are you ready to present your paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Gayatri, second year student from Saurashtra College, Department of Information Technology. Today, my paper presentation title is Ethics in AI, Navigating Responsibility, Fairness and Transparency in the Age of Intelligent System. Introduction of Ethics in AI. Importance of ethical consideration in AI development and deployment. Growing integration of AI in critical sectors like healthcare, finance, law, and education. Overview of key ethical pillars: responsibility, fairness, and transparency. Then, responsibility in AI system. First one is defining responsibility in autonomous and semi-autonomous decision making. The black box problem and lack of traceability. Challenges in assigning accountability, developers, users, organization, or algorithms. And third one is fairness and non-discrimination. Bias in training data and its impact on AI prediction. Discriminatory outcomes in facial recognition, hiring algorithm, credit scoring, etc. Ethical dilemmas in balancing fairness across different groups. Transparency and explainability. Challenges with deep learning models and neural networks in providing interpretability. Importance of documentation, audits, and algorithmic accountability. And then fifth one is regularity and ethical framework. Overview of global initiatives, role of ethic boards and independent audits. And then seventh one is case studies. Amazon AI hiring tool, gender bias and algorithm retirement. And eighth one is the way forward, building interdisciplinary teams to integrate ethical thinking in AI, education AI on ethics and human values. And my conclusion is ethics in AI is not optional but essential. Balancing innovation with responsibility is key to sustainable AI development. A collective effort among developers, policymakers, ethics, and user is needed. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri.
Gayatri.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Your presentation is very good, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So generally, I ask a question. What do you know by sustainable development? What do you mean by sustainable development?
Sustainable.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Gayatri.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ma'am, sustainable development mean developing approach economic sustainability.
Hmm. Now you
Uh,
taking for your topic is
Ethics in.
ethics and sustainable development. Is it correct?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. We
How
have
you
to develop.
justify A at the sustainable development mode?
Sorry, ma'am.
You conclude your topic once again. Explain your conclusion now.
1 second, ma'am.
Hmm.
Ethics in AI is not optional but essential.
Okay.
Balancing innovation with responsibility is key to sustainable AI development.
Hmm.
A collective effort among developers, policy makers, ethics, and user is needed, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Gayatri.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Okay.
you,
Next.
Gayatri.
Okay.
Next, ID number 001, Miss Lavanya. Miss
Yes,
Lavanya,
ma'am.
did you read? Okay, ma'am. Present your paper, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Lavanya from SK Research Group of Companies. My topic is IoT and Smart Home Automation Challenges and Future Direction. My presentation, Introduction to IoT in Smart Homes. IoT enables device to connect, communicate, and operate autonomously, transforms living environments into responsible intelligent system. Key benefits of IoT in home automation, conveniency, automated controls of lighting, climate, appliances, and security. Efficiency, optimize the energy used through real-time monitoring and control. Personalization, custom settings based on user behavior and preferences. Remote access, control and monitoring from anywhere using smartphones or voice assistants. Major challenges in IoT based smart homes. Security vulnerabilities to cyber attacks, device hacking, and unauthorized access. Interoperability, lack of standardization, device from different brands may not work together seamlessly. Energy consumption, always on connectivity increases power usage. Data privacy, risk of personal data misuse or unauthorized data sharing. Current landscape, growing adoption of smart home devices, thermostats, cameras, locks, lightings, and voice assistants. Integration with cloud computing and AI for intelligent automation for use of communication protocols like Zigbee, Z-Wave, MQTT, and Wi-Fi. Future of research direction to developing secure frameworks for data transmission and storage to enhancing device interoperability through common standards. Designing of energy efficient protocols for low power IoT devices to improve privacy mechanisms with edge computing of decentralized systems. This paper presentation conclusion is IoT has great potential to make homes smarter and lives easier. Addressing current challenges is crucial to building sustainable, intelligent living environments. The paper aims to bridge existing gaps and propose innovation solutions. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Lavanya. Next presenter, ID number 010, Yogeshwari. Next, ID number 015, Sendil Kumar. Are you ready to present your paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, I am Sendil Kumar from 3rd BCA, Saurashtra College. Today, I will be discussing the cyber security in 5G network, risk and mitigation strategies, along with emerging strategies to secure these next generation networks. The promise of 5G. 5G technology is set to revolutionize communication by offering high-speed data transfer, real-time responsiveness and connectivity at an precedent scale. It supports smart cities, autonomous vehicles, remote surgeries, and more. Why 5G security is more complex? Unlike 4G, 5G uses a more decentralized and software-defined architecture. Its broader bandwidth and IoT integration multiply the potential points of vulnerability, making the network more complex to secure. Key cybersecurity risk in 5G. Let's look at three main risk areas. Firstly, the supply chain using equipment from unverified vendors can compromise the network. Secondly, the protocol stack still carries weakness from earlier generation. Thirdly, as more devices connect, the attack surface grows exponentially. Mitigation strategies. To counter these threats, organizations are implementing zero trust security models, robust encryption, AI-based monitoring, and vetting vendors for reliability. Regular updates and incident response plans are also essential. A recommendation for secure deployment. Securing 5G isn't just a technical challenge, it also requires policy, cooperation, and proactive planning. Governments and industries need to work together on standardization and transparency to ensure resilient 5G infrastructure. In this presentation, my conclusion is while 5G offers game changing potential, it also introduces complex cybersecurity risks. Only with a combined approach of technology, policy, and vigilance can we ensure a secure 5G future. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Santan. Next, ID number 011, Miss Monica.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Monica, Super Admin from Lailani Kati Publication and Press at Madurai. Today, my presentation title is Data Science, a Strategic Driver of Innovation in the Digital Age. In the digital age, data science has emerged as the transporting force. Industries enable informed decision making and driving innovation. This article explores how data science functions as strategic asset for business, governments, and society by unlocking the potential of data. It discusses the evaluation, methodology, application, challenges, and future directions of data science. Its role as the catalyst for digital transformation. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Good.
Thank you. Next, ID number 018, Mr. A. Abhinash. Next, ID number 016, Bala Vetrivel.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma, share
it
your
audible?
PDF. Yes, ma, audible.
Yes. SK Research Group of Companies, Madurai. Ma'am, is it audible?
Yes, ma,
Audible,
your
ma.
voice
You
is
can proceed.
Ma'am, can you able to hear me?
Yes, ma, audible. You can present your paper.
Yes, ma'am. My topic is advancements in natural language understanding, a transformer-based approach. Here is the introduction. Natural language understanding, it is in short NLU, is a core subfield of natural language processing, focus on enabling machines to interrupt analysis and respond to human language in a meaningful way. Over the year, NLU has progressed from a rule-based system and statistical methods to deep learning. But the most transformative leap has come from the development of transformer-based architecture. Introduced by Vaswani AL in 2017, Transformer brought in a self-attention missions, which allows model to capture the contextual relationship across the entire text sequence efficiently and in a parallel way. This architecture overcome limitations of earlier models like RNN and LSTMs, which struggled with the long-range dependencies and computational inefficiencies. Transformer-based models like BERT, GPT, T5 have dramatically improved performance in natural language understanding. The natural language understandings like sentiment analysis, question answering, text classification, and namely entity recognition. These models are trained on massive data sets and fine-tuned for specific tasks, enabling impressive generational realization and adaptability. Additionally, innovations such as instruction tuning and multi-language. Here, here the transformation based models like BERT, ChatGPTs, the contents are the BERT is the full form for the BERT technology is bidirectionally encoded representation from transformer, which is released by the Google in the year of 2018, which comes in the architecture encoder only transformer. The second one is GPT, which is generative pre-trained transformer, which is released by the OpenAI, which has totally 4 phases: GPT 1, 2, 3, and 4, which all these are the evaluation of GPT. It comes in the architecture decoder only transformation. The third one is T5, which is text to text transformer, transfer transformer, which is released by the Google research on 2019. The difference from natural language processing and natural language understanding is in natural language understanding, the mechanism works only by it is intended to only understand what is the input, what is the textual input which is given, and what the user are trying to communicate with the computer. But in natural language processing, it gives the output. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Very good.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Catherine, ma'am. And thank you, Telagudi, ma'am. Thank you for all joining us.
Thank you, Saranya and SK institution for this.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.